this is Will's Ashes, and today I'm doing 5 mini rants on things that really piss me off. So the first, I'm just going to jump into it because I already know this is going to be a long as hell video. The first one is people that leave the door open and the lights on. These type of people need to be confronted. Like, it takes you 2 seconds to flick the switch and close the door. And it's on your way out. If my light is off when you enter, the light should be off when you exit. If my door is closed when you enter, and I ask you to close the door when you exit, or even if my room should be the same way it was when you enter and exit. And it's like, I don't ask much. I just ask you to leave my room the way it was when you entered. And some people don't understand the fact that light switches work 2 ways. Yes, it does, people. Yes, and people don't understand why I get so angry about it. It's like, conserve your energy. Like, what are you doing? Like, you leave a light switch on for a full day, and it's like, oh, I don't see why it matters so much. Well, hell, you're gonna ruin the earth by doing this. And I'm not a hippie that goes and hugs trees. Like, yes, I do hug trees when I get bored, but I'm not like that. And people don't understand that. And that really gets on my nerves. So, if you ever come into my room and you leave that door open and that light switch on, I'm coming for you. Okay, second topic is attention whores. Everyone knows one, and if you don't, you're probably the attention whore. Yeah, they basically have a herd. They herd. It's creepy. You basically will have at least one herd in one class, at least. Yeah. The thing that really gets me angry about these people, they give people who actually have mental problems and etc. bad names. People who don't do this for attention, they are usually the one known as attention whores. And I know a lot of attention whores. And oh my gosh, I have the hardest time restraining myself from going in there and giving them a piece of my mind. But I don't. Yeah, the attention whores that really get me angry are the ones that flaunt, like, oh yeah, I have depression, oh yeah, I cut, oh yeah, I have anxiety, yeah, my family's really messed up, and I hate my life. There's a difference between people who actually need help and are attention whores. Attention whores, right when you first meet them, the first thing, or one of the first things you will hear come out of their mouth is, I have depression. Oh, these are the pills I take. Oh, I cut. Oh, blah, blah, blah. People who actually need help, they will not tell you anything until you earn their trust, or, like, until you earn their trust, and even then you might not even hear it from them. Why? Because they don't want to bug you with their problems. And there is such a huge difference, but yet people who need help get mixed with the attention whores, and that really pisses me off. Also about them, they can turn anything you say to them around and make you look like the bad guy. Like, oh, you look really pretty today. Oh, you think I only look pretty today? What happened to the other 6 days? Was I not pretty enough for you then? Oh my god, you're such an asshole. I just said you look pretty today. What do you want me to say? Oh, you look average. You look average today. You look like you do every other day. They will honestly do that to you. And they're just plain out annoying. They are honestly the loudest kids in the class because they want to make sure even, like, people up in the airplanes can hear them. Because they want everyone to know their shit. And it's honestly, it's honestly the worst thing possible. Besides, like, the obvious things, this is one of the things that make a lot of people angry, but nobody has the guts to speak up about it. Why? Because they're afraid of offending them. Okay, my next one is teachers and principals. I'm not saying that all of them are horrible. I'm just saying a lot of them, which I know, are pretty bad. They don't understand personal space. Let's just get this over with right now, because this needs to be addressed. Like, one time, the principal came up to me while I was sitting at my locker. I'm just standing there, not my own business. Comes up.
Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm just standing here, mind my own business.
Oh, is that what you're doing? Is that what you're really doing? Oh, yeah?
Oh, okay. I try to be, I'm going to be honest with you. I try to be as respectful as I can get. But if you exceed my arm span, and I have pretty short arms because I'm a short person, if you exceed my arm span and you come in closer than that, you don't understand the personal space bubble. Even if you are at the width of, like, my hand, my arm length away, that is still pushing that. You're not allowed that close unless if you are like my best friend, and even then I don't let them get that close because it's just weird. And, okay, some teachers, mostly English teachers, I've noticed that most English teachers are crazy. Sorry for the ones that aren't crazy, but they have no idea what they're doing. I've been in both classes of English that I have been in so far, they have no idea what they're doing. Like, honestly, I'm pretty good at English. I could have taught the class. I learned nothing from those two classes. I should have taught the class. This year, I had a teacher, and she didn't even know what a word meant. Why are you using a word if you don't know what it means? Her response, it's a learning experience for everyone. Excuse me, why did you go to school for this? You went to school before, so then you could teach other people, not teach yourself too. Like, I understand if it's something in science and you want to teach something new to the kids, so you learn it before you go and teach it, not during. You should have this all planned out. No, they gotta have, like, she's sitting there struggling trying to teach a class. Like, no, honey, sit down, let me teach the class. You don't know what you're doing, obviously. You have no experience, you don't know what you're doing, let me teach the class. And I know that sounds really bad of me to say, but honestly, this is what needs to be done. And they always think something bad's going down. I don't know why. Apparently teenagers are a whole bunch of thugs. Like, I was just standing at my locker, mind my own business. Principal comes up to me.
What are you doing?
Standing on my locker. Alone, because I have no friends. What do you want?
Oh, I remember when I was your age. I had a lot of friends.
Nobody cares about your damn history or about what's happening in your life today. You are here being paid. Please do not make me have to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. And, like, they get you in trouble for the stupidest things. I got my first detention ever. Let me repeat, my first detention. I was holding a cup of chicken in the hallway. Holding it. Kids were passing. And teachers were passing us while he was getting me in trouble. Because they were eating while walking by. Then minding their own business, having a damn hell of a time. Yeah. I'm holding a cup of chicken. I deserve to go to jail. And then, I'm going to move on to the next one because I'm taking too long. Next one is the dress code at school. Everyone knows about it. Everyone complains about it. So why, God. the thing is, it only affects the girls. Guys can go and wear short shorts. Guys can go and wear tank tops where their chest is basically not even covered. And they don't get in trouble because they aren't a female. They don't have boobs. Or they don't have an ass. And apparently, shoulders are apparently very distracting for the boys. Yeah. You can't have you're not supposed to have a tank top that is less than 3 fingers length. And if you have your bra strap showing, you're going to get your ass in trouble. I'm sorry, I'm wearing a bra. What's your point? Like, I'm sorry. You want me to fucking snip off my bra straps? What? What do you want from me? I have a bra on. Whoop-de-doo. Deal with it. And then the thing that really gets me going is, boys, the reason why, they will actually say this straight up to you. Boys find it distracting, so you can't wear that at school. I'm sorry, I'm being restricted and being forced to wear warmer clothes when it's already like, what, 30 outside? I'm being told that what I'm wearing isn't okay. So I have to go from being comfortable and not dying of heat to dying of heat and being uncomfortable because boys find it distracting that they can see my shoulders. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Are my shoulders too distracting for you? Oh, hot damn. Don't jerk off to this. Like, boys nowadays have no respect for females. And it's like, I'm not a walking Playboy magazine. I am a human being. The only difference from you is my body parts. And then like, what? Guys can walk around shirtless. They don't get a second look. Girls are wearing pants, yoga pants, and they are getting, oh hot damn, she got an ass. And I've heard about some schools banning yoga pants. Well, we should just strike that and not even wear pants. Like, excuse me, we are wearing pants. There's nothing in the school dress code that says you can't wear pants. Oh, I'm sorry, these are tight fitting and they are comfortable. I'm sorry that boys cannot control themselves around females. Excuse me for being a female. Excuse me for not choosing my gender. Like, I'm sorry I'm born a female. I'm sorry I have body parts that boys don't have. I'm sorry that I'm apparently distracting to them. It's not my fault that their eyes wander all over girls' bodies like a frickin' picture that is supposed to be deeply examined. Okay, I'm gonna move on to the next one before I get hella pissed about that. The next one is actually a pretty deep subject. It's how bullying is dealt with. And this one really gets me angry because people don't understand how much bullying affects other people. And like for a week during bullying month, it only really goes for a week because people are so short-minded. They go, oh yeah, I'm totally against bullying. Like, whoever bullies is obviously like needs help in their life and they're lonely and they don't have a good parent figure or whatever. It's like, okay, this is okay. Like, okay, this anti-bully week. Yes. That should be more often. That shouldn't just be a week. That should be an everyday thing. But no. The second anti-bullying week is off, people are ripping each other apart. Ripping. Like, I'm not even kidding. Kids will go home crying because of how rude and horrid people are nowadays. And it's not like once you leave home, once you leave the school, it's gone. No. They can follow you through all your social media accounts because, you know what, making fun of you at school isn't good enough. It's like, I'm sorry I'm different from you, but there's no reason for you to hate me that much. People have differences, yes, but to be reminded of that and made fun of and be excluded for that every single day, every single second, that's ridiculous. I don't care who the person is. I don't care how weird that person is. They do not deserve to be treated like shit. They're human no matter how much you don't like that. They are the exact same level of you. They might be different from you somehow. They might have a mental illness. They might not be as cool as you. They may not look like you. Doesn't mean that they are less than you. People need to understand that. Just because they aren't as cool as you, or they don't have the same type of clothes as you, they don't fit in with the same people as you, does not mean that they aren't human. And that really pisses me off because people don't understand that. People will be like, oh, I don't see it happening. That means it isn't happening. No, if you actually look around, it's happening everywhere. Right now, as I speak, probably 7 kids are committing suicide because of how bad the bullying is to them. And people don't realize how bad it gets. They don't. Why? Because it doesn't affect them. It only hurts the people that they're talking shit about. But they don't care because it's not them. So, if it were to turn on them, they would look to their friends and seek help. Why? Because it's not fun to be bullied. It's not. It hurts like hell and it makes you feel like shit. And, oh no, it's not happening to me. It doesn't happen. It happens every day. It happens all around you. It does. It does. I don't care who tells you that it doesn't. It does. It's stupid. It's stupid. People have other shit to deal with than you going around making them feel like worthless. And they don't care. Like, people don't notice bullying until somebody has to take their life. Even then, it'll be a couple months and then they go back to their normal routine. And people don't get caught for bullying as much because it was just being rude. It's not bullying. It's not bullying. It's just being mean. It's not bullying. You know what? If you are making fun of someone, that is bullying. That makes you less than shit. Why? Because you are so low of a human that you have to make fun of others to feel better about yourself. And that is horrible. People take their lives because they just can't deal with the everyday bullying. And then nobody notices because it isn't them that's taking their own lives. It isn't them that's getting bullied. They don't care. Why would they? Like, I'm sorry. Or, like, why do you have to make fun of people that are different from you? Like, ha, oh my god, she's chunky. Ha, oh my god, he's so gay. He might not even be gay. Like, honestly, you can't judge someone. You don't know them. You don't know their story. You don't know them at all. And as much as I say this, no one will change their ways because I'm just ranting in the video. Like, people get judged on their appearance. Like, me. Apparently I look like I smoke weed every day and I'm a huge-ass druggie. I can't even go near people who are smoking because I have asthma attacks. Like, next time you tell me that I look like a druggie and I look like I smoke every day, put me beside a fucking person who is smoking or vaping or smoking weed. I will have to leave and run outside and take my puffer because I cannot breathe. People are getting judged because they are sensitive. Guys are being told that they're gay because they are sensitive to other people. I'm sorry, since when did emotions and actually being human for once make you homosexual or lesser of a man or lesser of a woman? No? Next time you think about bullying someone, think about the repercussions. Think about what they would feel. And I know that won't happen because that involves effort, which a lot of people are slacking. Honestly, I am sick of people getting upset, cutting themselves. I know so many people who cut themselves, and it's not okay. It's not. The suicide rate has gone up, like, shot up, like, crazy because of how rude and horrible and unhumane people have become. It's like, people can't last a day without making fun of others. They can't. Why? Because human nature has resolved around making others feel bad to boost up your self-esteem. It's hard. So I'm going to let you guys think about that. So if you have anything to say about this video, please comment. Like, I'm open to whatever. I will, if you guys want me to, I will be doing more rants. I'm sorry that this got so deep. It's just, it's time that someone stands up to this. Also, leave a like if you really like this and want more of this vlog rant. You know what? Subscribe. Become a part of the Flame Army if you please. I'm going to leave you with that. Have a nice day.